Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I wanted to discuss DHR's Riot Zone. This is a compilation of a number of the people who were signed to DHR at this point. And this, actually I think this might have been one of the first DHR records that I got my hands on way back when. I got this from the HMV in Toronto when HMV was still a thing. And, oh God, I hate Netflix. I've got some To Catch a Killer or some horse shit on here just to have it on so I don't have to turn my TV off because it's a pain in the ass. I don't want to have to get up when I'm doing this. And it's got that oh, do you want us to keep playing or do you not want us to ask again? And it's like, it is better than the way it was before, because I know in Netflix before you'd have X number of episodes of whatever playing and then it would come up and say, are you still there? Are you still watching? And it was annoying, and now at least it gives you the option to say don't ask again. But the thing that drives me crazy about it is that, like, everybody's got unlimited internet now, and I feel like technically there are people out there who don't, but they'd be more in the minority now. And so I wish that Netflix would have some type of setting available where you could just turn off that so that whatever you have playing, whatever it is, it would just keep playing and playing and playing. Because if you turn on a cable-based television station, it just plays 24/7, you know? And like I said, seeing as how most of the world has unlimited internet, it's annoying because right now I have to get up and press don't ask again or pick something else when it could have just kept playing this show, whatever it was, To Catch a Killer, like I said, or some trashy shit Netflix has. I fucking hate Netflix. That wasn't what I was talking about. Oh, Jesus. Yes, that's right. I was talking about DHR's Riot Zone. I think this was one of the first ones that I picked up way back when. And the thing that I love about these releases from any label, really, but especially from DHR, is it's a very quick way in to hearing a number of people whose records you may have not found yet by this point. Like Christophe de Babylon's on here, Cater's on here, Shizu's on here. You've got some band called the Atari Teenage Riot is on here. I don't know who the hell that is, but something tells me they're not very good. A bunch of Alec Empire stuff is on here. Bomb 20's on here. And so when you pick this up, like I did, the only band I knew who was, then that of course was the Atari Teenage Riot. Through this, I was able to find a number of other people that I ended up loving, and I kept my eye out for the records that the songs were from. And it was really exciting. And I think my favorite part about this was really cheap. I think I got it for like $8. And there are 17 tracks from a handful of people who were signed to DHR at this point. And I love these compilations from DHR. The songs on here are so much fun. And they all sort of still go together, despite the fact that each band represented has a completely different philosophy in how they make their music. All of these fit together like it's one giant jigsaw puzzle. Nothing stands out in any sort of abrasive way where you're like, oh fuck, what the hell is this? This doesn't fit at all. Everything fits on here. And that's what I love about these compilations. That's what I love about these compilations in general from labels, is usually everybody in their stable complements everybody else and all of their stuff works together really well. But I found that to be exceptionally true with DHR and their camp of bands. Their music really molded together really well. And like I said, there's nothing on here. Like I have my favorite songs off here, but the stuff that turned out to not be my favorite, it wasn't like, oh man, this stuff is awful, this doesn't fit at all. Everything fits. And I really love that about DHR. It's like they had a really good sense of the type of band they were looking to sign. They had a very clear vision of what they were trying to achieve. And I can't think of anything else to say. This is amazing. I love the artwork. I love the selection of the tracks. I love how well put together the compilation is. And I love how I got it really cheap, because DHR stuff wasn't necessarily the cheapest stuff to buy back in the early 2000s, the late 90s through early 2000s. So I really appreciated being able to find this in a more of an affordable sense, because back then I was a kid and I didn't have a lot of money. Now I'm like a fucking billionaire, and I hang out with rich people like Elon Musk and shit like that. Like, he wanted to know if I wanted to buy Twitter first, but then I'm like, nah, I don't really use Twitter, so you can have it, Elon. And he was like, whoa, Adam, you're so powerful, but you're so generous too. And I mean, I try to be benevolent, like I try to I like to give, I'm very free. I'm a philanthropist. That went entirely too far. I kept that going way too long. I'm not a philanthropist. I'm not a billionaire. I'm only a multimillionaire. If anybody wants money, just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll stuff a bunch of cash in there and it's yours. Sound good? All right, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discuss DHR's Riot Zone from way back when. If you like this review, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. And I'm probably not going to send you an envelope full of cash. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.